I got my sticker on. It finally came in the mail. Nice. And I guess today I'm going to stick this on. There was a coupon, so it was like 130 bucks off Amazon. Rig that up. See how it works. Probably not going to bore you too much with the installation. It's kind of plug and play. Comes with a memory card. You can record out of the front cam. Has a backup camera. This would be facing the glass, but you can lift that up and have it facing forward where you're going and record, or you can spin it around, film in the cab, whatever. See where I'm going to mount it, get it hooked up, and then I'll probably just try it out and let you guys know how it works. So it comes with a couple different mounts. Has like this puck that this guy would suction to, I guess, if you weren't going to suction that right to the glass. I don't know. Came with two of these. I stuck one of these on the bottom. I'm just going to use the dash mount. I just squirted a little bit of brake cleaner on this surface, on a rag, and then wiped off that surface and wiped off my dash quick, gently. Lots of cord for the backup camera. I don't know if this will like auto rotate or what. I'll have to plug it in and stuff before I mount it. I think I'm going to put it up on the top of the back of the cab, like right up there in the center, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm going to tape it up in a couple of different spots and check it out. And it came with some of these little clips, I guess, probably to hang your rear view camera cords and your power cords. Has your cigarette lighter adapter, which I don't know, I might cut off and wire it in direct, but I will need to be able to just unplug everything here in the side. The SD card goes in, the camera, auxiliary in and whatnot. So I'm just going to do the dash mount, see how that works. And there's a sticky mount for the rear view camera as well. User manual. And it comes with an SD card. The backup camera is mounted right up there. I just used the 3M sticky pad that came with it and drilled a little hole through there. I can always stick a plug in it later if it gets removed. I guess I went for a little drive. that spot. Then that's just stuck on with the pad that came with it. The cigarette lighter cord that it came with, I didn't really like it, you know, coming down over around the dash and stuff. I wanted it a little cleaner. So back there, I just drilled a little hole. I can always stick a plug in that later too. Cut the cord, just fed the wire through. It says to use the cord that comes with it. The input is 12 to 40 volts, but the output is 5 volts. And I don't know, the manual for the unit says that you need to use the cord that came with it, otherwise it'll interfere with the FM transmitter. So I just fed the wire through that little hole in the dash, and I'll have to splice it back up. This is where the cigarette lighter was. It's all like one unit with a plug, so you can just unplug it back up in here. To take this chunk out, it's just the 4 Allen key bolts, and then you unplug this one guy off the back, and it opens up a lot of space in here. This was back here. I don't know if that's for, I don't know if the strikers and all that, they use the same wiring harness, but that might be for the second screen or something, or I don't know what it's for. Maybe it's for the OBD thing. But anyways, I took out the cigarette lighter, because what I'm going to do is just mount it up like in here somewhere out of the way, and then I'll bundle all these wires up and just plug it in up in behind there, and it can sit there, and then it'll be a bit cleaner. And I had this sticking around, laying around, so I put that where the cigarette lighter is. I noticed that there's nothing on the dash that tells me voltage. The one button switches it from kilometers to miles an hour, and the second button does the trip and hours and all that kind of stuff. So this will be nice. It'll show battery voltage, and then when I start it, it should go up to like 14.4 or something like that. And it'd be a good way to keep an eye on the charging system, plus give me an extra USB port. And I'll just have to wire that in. I've ordered some more switches for some lights I'm gonna put on, so I'll when they come in, I'll just wire that all up and wire this guy up too, and then I'll have a voltmeter of some sort. I'm thinking about putting another little fuse panel somewhere, maybe back in there, and then I can run all my accessories off of that. So then the backup camera wire just tucked in nicely all the way up and around, and I just bundled up the rest of the wire up there. I'll put a little bit of silicone on the hole. It's kind of neat. You can put it on split screen. It'll show forwards and reverse. It starts recording automatically, but I might go through the manual and see if I can stop that. It's a continuous record, and you can have it on the front or rear or both, and it records the whole time. You can stop it, but as soon as you go into Apple CarPlay, it starts recording again. Whatever, it'll just continuously loop record, but then it might overwrite some of your stuff that you've already recorded. Anyways, I'm gonna carry on, keep plugging away at this. It was supposed to be just plug and play, but I can't handle having wires all hanging around all over my dash and stuff like that. I want it nice and clean. Plus this will be nice seeing the voltage. So that's what I ended up with in there. Just put that cigarette lighter in there. Now when you turn the key on, screen pops on. Starts recording right away. So you can hit that and to your different screens. CarPlay connects automatically. Touchscreen. Pretty neat. All buttoned up. No wires hanging around. Just those guys right there.